So this 50% tariff applies on about two-thirds of Indian exports. About 30% of the Indian exports are exempted. There will be no tariffs on them. These are petroleum products and smartphones, pharmaceutical products, APIs, etc. So there is no tariff on them. On about 4% of the products, which includes mostly half of our auto component exports to US, they will attract not 50% but 25% tariff. The remaining two-thirds of India's export to the US, they will be attracting 50% of tariff, and it will be bad for most of the labor-intensive sectors. The basic problem has been created by unfair targeting of India on account of India buying oil from Russia. So everybody knows that China is a bigger buyer than India. Europe and America both buy so many materials from Russia. And we read that one of the American companies, Standard Oil, they are thinking of buying Russian oil fields. So America and its allies, they are totally engaged with Russia. China is a bigger buyer. Still, they are targeting India. That's totally unfair. And I think Trump administration knows this. Everybody's asking them, and they don't have viable answers to justify their deeds. So I hope they may look at the absurdity of this 25% tariff and withdraw it soon. Our exports are just 20% of Indian economy, and Indian market is very big. It absorbs 80% of Indian production, and there is scope for further absorption of this because Indian economy is growing at 6 to 7% annually. So it can happily absorb some of the shocks in these sectors. And second, and great option is searching for other countries to divert some of the exports which we cannot export to the US. And for this, government is making an effort to expedite FTAs with this European Union, and we already signed an agreement with UK. So efforts are on to implement that quickly. A few more FTAs like with Peru and other countries are on the line. So with all these things, we hope that in few months' time we can largely contain the adverse impact of US tariffs. If we want a good solution, then we have to look inward, which means we have to think of improving our product quality. The product basket and the quality we have, it cannot sustain us for very high export volumes, even without the US tariff values. Our current goods export are about $440 billion. I feel India should work to make better products, and that's possible when we do certain internal reforms that will bring down the cost of making things.